how to handle your rough days in a good way. Well, the best way to get through a rough day without losing your mind or morphing into Rambo or going to sit in someone's jail is to understand that this moment of anger or sadness or disappointment, confusion, or even betrayal, whatever it is, will pass. And it'll pass quicker if you do the opposite of what your anger and your ego and your pride are telling you to do. Now, I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but it's true because when we're upset, our mind often tells us to be combative, to attack the person or people causing us pain. In a way, or from what I've come to see, is that this is a fight or flight response. It's a self-preservation technique. Our ego, of course, tells us to confront the threat, but our wisdom, if we listen, tells us to go into flight mode and walk away. However, most of the time, fight mode wins. And while this may feel like a good idea in that moment when we're angry, we don't think clearly. When we're mad, y'all, we don't think clearly. And rather than responding in a rational and effective way, we do the complete opposite. And because we know that deep down inside, we're better than our reaction, when we act out of character, we reap the regret of those actions. And regret is the detrimental part of taking our rough days the wrong way. Because most of the time, regret harms you more than the initial anger because regret lingers. Regret hinders and harms your psyche, making you feel helpless. And because this guilt or shame happens even when you're not wrong, it just tends to stay and you think about it for weeks and days and months. And that's weird, huh? So the best thing to do is to walk away, to take deep breaths and allow your calm to center you. Doing this, from what I've found, or at least it works for me, will enable you to think, analyze your choices, and make better decisions. And you'll feel really good about your decision in a few hours or days because you didn't let your anger take you out of character, because that's what anger does. Now, all anger isn't bad anger. We have to be clear about that. And no, we're not perfect. We've all been in positions where we have straight lost our minds, but with practice and perseverance, we understand the age-old adage, when you know better, you do better. And that's the key to growth and positive change and lasting resilience. But before I go, because I'm just so awesome like that, at least I think, I want to give you 2 techniques for handling your rough days very, very well. The first technique is to create a bad day playlist, because music influences our mind or our mood too. So creating a playlist specifically for your bad days can be a powerful tool. Fill your playlist with uplifting songs that allow you to fully feel your emotions or remind you of better times, of days when you weren't angry. Because the idea of this bad day playlist is to have music on hand that you know will either help you through the process of processing your feelings and distract you from them positively. Now, you might include songs that make you want to dance, or soothing ones, or songs with lyrics that resonate with how you feel in that moment. And something that I love about this technique is that although it is all that in a bag of chips, and no, I'm not bragging, but not only does this out-of-the-box technique help you manage your emotions, but it also serves as a quick mental health boost. And this is something we all need. We can all use it. And technique number 2, you may have heard of this, is the anger jar technique. So instead of letting your anger fuel your negative actions or thoughts, channel it into something constructive with an anger jar. And here's how this works. I'm going to use my coffee cup because I forgot to get a jar. So get a jar and some small colorful pieces of paper or sticky notes, and keep the jar in a place you can easily access. So if you're at work, keep it on your desk. If you're at home, maybe by your bedside. And whenever you feel anger brewing, like this coffee, smells so good. Write down what's making you angry on the piece of paper and be as specific as possible about the situation or the person or the thing, because being specific can help diffuse some of the immediate heat of anger by externalizing it. Now, after writing, you have two choices. You can either tear up the piece of paper that you just wrote. And if you do, this is a form of releasing your anger through writing. And if that is enough, you can tear the note into pieces and throw it out. However, if you don't want to do that, although that does symbolize letting go, if you need more time to process the anger, or if there's a lesson or a reminder in your anger, fold the note up and place it back in the jar. I told you I'm using my coffee cup and it does have coffee in it, see? These two fabulous techniques help you manage your anger and turn it into a tool for self-improvement, reflection, and even creativity. So there you have it, an entire synopsis of how to handle your rough days in a good way. Now, before I go, if you've ever felt so angry that you wanted to turn into Rambo, but you didn't, I'd love to hear your story in the comments, because I have been there and done that too many times. And so there you have it. I'm Katie Gates, and this is the place where I help women like you and me become the best people that we can be. If that is your thing, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up, and like I said, please drop me a comment. Until next time, my friends, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Coffee time. I can finish it. I'm such a coffee lover. It's like I go to war for coffee. Not really. I'll talk to you guys later. You gals, guys, everybody. Love you. Bye.